He is gone. You are free. The Spirit Eater cannot persist so close to the wall, not without a mortal form to anchor him. He has fled, back to the realms, and his hunger has fled with him. Your decision was a selfish one, perhaps, but most mortals would have done the same in your place. I have judged enough souls, peered into enough hearts, to know the truth of this. The Spirit Eater was weakened by your struggle. He will hide and lie dormant for a time, as he has done before. And then he will find a new victim, a new soul to fill his place in the wall. The curse will go on, and Merkel's soul will persist, feeding upon the Spirit Eater's pain and the suffering of his victims. But my gratitude, that will always be yours. In smashing the crusade, you have earned an honored place in my realm. When death brings you back to my gates, you may accept those honors, or walk a different path, as you choose. And your struggle has won you freedom too, from the shard in your chest, and from the ravening presence in your soul. How you spend your newfound coin, and whom you spend it with, that is yours to decide.
You didn't ask to be the Founder's pawn. It was never your responsibility to free Akachi, though others tried to make it your burden. I understand your decision to be free, but I cannot share in your freedom. Akachi freed the Founder's soul, my soul, from the wall. I owe him my existence. I must return to Thaymount and continue my mother's work. Forgive me, my love. I kept my promise to help you. Now I must keep my promise to free Akachi from his curse. I thought you knew me well enough to understand, but your journey has ended. Mine has not. Until Akachi is free as well, my work is not done. You have a long future ahead of you now. Go enjoy it.
So, are we done here then? What awaits us now, if I may be so bold? After all, we have only walked through dreams, plains of shadow, cities beneath the waves, all the way to the land of the dead. Surely new paths wait for us. It would be my pleasure to accompany you, if you can endure me a while longer. I am free, am I? Well then, as for what I want, I think in this instance, continuing our travels is what I would prefer. If you may forgive the compliment, our travels have shown me that perhaps dreams are not as vivid as the life they spring from, but we can debate that on the way.
My realm lies at the center of all things. You cannot remain here, but infinite doors are open to you. Return to the Prime if you like, or set your eyes towards some other plane. Wherever you go, mortal, may your road be one of your own choosing. And so you turned your back on my gray city, and chose a path that led you far from my realm. In the long years to come, your name emerged, time and again, in the tales of strife that swirled in your wake. In the umbral dark of the abyss, the steaming battlefields of the Blood War, and all the paths between, new stories arose, following the road that you carved across the plains. The Spirit Eater fled back to Rashomon, finding a new mask and new victims to sate its hunger. In the lands of Rashomon, you were remembered only as the first of a new line of Spirit Eaters who brought terror to the wild places for centuries to come. Sophia returned to the Academy and took Nephris's place as headmistress. Those wizards who had learned of the Founder's hidden sanctum were quietly slain, and the Academy went on as before. When the Founder finally died, her soul passed to Sophia. With it went her knowledge and her sense of purpose. Sophia retreated into the Founder's sanctum, far beneath the earth, growing as ancient and frail as the Founder had been, creating fragments of herself to continue her work. There she labors still, seeking an end to the curse that remains forever unbroken. Gan of Dreams remained at your side, reveling in the chaos that you sowed. But he finally tired of the adventurer's life, as he tired of all things in time, and he slipped from your camp without warning or farewell. Where his paths took him then, I cannot say, for he speaks to no gods and keeps counsel only with spirits. But he has not yet come to the gates of my city, so his tale assuredly goes on. And what of your fate? In time, you turned your eyes to the paths of shadows that link the known planes with others far removed, and you passed beyond the boundaries of my sight to worlds where the gods do not hold sway. Some believe that you have established an empire there, while others insist that you and your dreaded company were slain to the last. But those who knew you best scoff at any claims of your death. Whether you will remain in distant worlds beyond the reach of the gods, or return to the realms to seek an even greater legacy, that story is yet to be told.